So after Passover has finished, you have a lot of protesters now going out to the streets, blocking main arteries of the nation, which are the highways. And they're protesting judicial overhaul, which is actually necessary to safeguard Israel's democracy. These protesters have no shame. They even went, as Ben-Gvir went out to eat dinner with his family. You had protesters that came to Ben-Gvir while he was eating with his family to disrupt him. Luckily, other people in the restaurant support Ben-Gvir, and they were able to push the counter-protesters outside. As these protesters have been blocking roads, the police have done very little. Very few people have been prosecuted, if any, for blocking roads. The police here, you can see in the center of Tel Aviv, which is near the Israel Mall, near the IDF military headquarters, the police are using water to disperse the crowds. Protesters are also attacking journalists who are reporting on the scene. Again, these protesters are also violent. They are physically attacking people. Reservists who refuse to serve and try to use their position as soldiers as political leverage against the government put their shoes up that they need for military service. And here you have young, proud Jews who are taking them off so that they don't, one, go to waste, and secondly, ruin the aesthetic of the city. Here's a short clip from the Caroline Glick Show from JNS. She interviews Major Shai Kalach, who is a former Air Force combat soldier who has flown many missions in combat, and how he's explaining here exactly how the 2,000 Air Force activists who signed the petition are fake, and they're not actually active Air Force reservists who are combat fighters.
איחלתי לו רפואה שלמה. It hurts me, truly. But I asked him, please tell me, how old are you? So he told me 67. So you and I know that you haven't been flying for at least 16 years. So I think that he was one of the youngest of those who signed the truly petition of the ex-Air Force pilots.
So they're all retired
yes,
people.
All retired. So this is how the petition, this is how the propaganda looks like.
And they sign anonymously to make you think that they're stopped.
And sometimes anonymously. And when they want to, use the Air Force, ex-Air Force commanders like Chalutz and Shkedi, they use the names. And the climatic event was with my friends to the flight academy course. His name is Eran Schwartz. He's the head of the propaganda. Rosh Mata Mavak.
Yeah, he's the head of their struggle.
He was presented there as a combat pilot, as an active one. And she asked him.
And you were there?
No, I was there. But my wife showed me the interview in Motzei Shabbat. And I told her what he's all about. He's not a combat pilot. He's a transportation pilot.
So this is probably one of the first times that a U.S. president has even gotten involved in internal Israeli politics, as far as I know, where Biden is telling Netanyahu to not do the judicial overhaul, come up with some compromise with the left?
Well, like many strong supporters of Israel, I'm very concerned. And I'm concerned that they get this straight. They cannot continue down this road. And I've sort of made that clear. Hopefully the Prime Minister will act in a way that he can try to work out some genuine compromise, but that remains to be seen.